How's things at Venturini Motorsports these days?
Wonderful.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. Got a real strong entry list here, which is really cool. Who you got in the seat here? I know you've got, what, 3 or 4 here?
We got 3.
3 cars.
So
Okay.
the 15 is Jesse Love.
Yeah.
The 20 is Corey Hyde, and 25 is Gracie Trotter.
Gracie Trotter. How's she doing? She holding her own, or?
Yeah. She ran a couple of short tracks. She's run really well. She finished 3rd at Elko, qualified 2nd there. That's been her best run. So.
How cool is it to be back to Salem Speedway?
This is the coolest place we go. Minus Daytona. This is the only other one.
Well,
that matters.
I wasn't going to try to outrun Daytona, mister.
Yeah,
but
I told someone it's only 2 that matter.
yeah. Well, that's an interesting way to look at things. I mean, if you're going to pick one and you're not going to get Daytona, I can see why you'd want to land here. What is it about this place that's so damn cool?
I mean, it's still a place that you can watch, and cars are actually interesting to watch drive around the racetrack without having to race. Like, just watching one go around the racetrack, it's kind of...
It's fun on its own.
To it.
They don't have to be side by side every lap.
It's
You can
a cool
just
place to watch race cars go around that racetrack.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about your name, your last name, Venturini, I mean, you automatically connect that to ARCA. Your dad reaches way back here, the 87 and 91 national champion. You guys have been here forever.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up here. I think the first time I started hanging out in the garage, it was 82, so I'd have been 6. So I've been here for a few years, to say the least.
Yeah. Good to see you, Billy.
Good to see you, bud.
How you feeling, Bill?
Not bad. Glad to be back at a racetrack.
Yeah. Has it been a while for you?
No, I've made I've missed about 4 races.
Well, that's not bad.
But I'm doing okay.
It's good to see you.
Just hanging in there.
Yeah. What does this place mean to you, the ARCA Salem connection over the years? I mean, you reach way back to this thing. Your thoughts on this track?
It's like a love-hate relationship, Man, I remember I run 500-lap races here at Salem back in the day.
Wow. That's amazing.
These kids today would never be able to handle it. But they're going so much faster right now than we did. But the cars are much better.
Sure.
We've won a lot here. Like I said, it's love-hate. I love the racetrack. The night races I like better than the day races.
Yeah.
But it's just the opportunity to wreck a car bad here presents itself every lap.
Okay, it's great to be back home. It's great to be back at Salem. Pretty much enjoy coming here every time I've come.
Yeah. So you're with DGR, David Gilliland Racing. Sounds like you got a home here. You've been here a couple of years now, huh?
Yeah, I've been here a couple of years. It's the shop's about 15-20 minutes from the house. They treat me really, really well here, and the guys get along
You get like
really
free
well.
sloppy joes or something?
Well, if we win, when we win, we have Taco Tuesday, and that's pretty good. So
Taco Tuesday.
But they, it's I found a good place. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Who are you working with here?
JP Bergeron from Canada. First time he's been to Salem Speedway, but we went and tested with him at Orange County this week.
And you're going to run the Halloween 200, yes?
We're going to try.
What does that mean?
Well, our race for the ARCA race is at Kansas that's Saturday.
Okay.
So it's a little difficult to get here, but we're working on some things, and hopefully we can put it together. And I won't have much, if any, practice, but it's great to get to do Roger's car, and I appreciate them letting me do it.
You don't need any practice, do you? Haven't you been practicing for about 45 years?
Yeah, those cars, I need all I can get.
Okay.
They're a handful, and it always is shocking when I first get in them how bad they drive, and it just tells you how good those guys are.
Finally, when you won your ARCA championships, 10 in all, which is a record, you won 80 ARCA races, a record. You've led more laps here than any other human, well over 11,000 laps led. And when you did it, back in that era, when you were winning championships, I remember there being, 45 cars at a short track and 60 at a super speedway, sometimes on the dirt. I mean, what you did to me seems pretty damn incredible. Does it seem incredible to you?
In some ways, I think you're exactly right. I think the fact that the race is different now. I think the top 10 cars here in ARCA now are as good as they've ever been. Really tough bunch of guys, young men, but they don't have to deal with traffic like we had to. And I think at one time, I actually heard you say it, that we'd won 5 in a row here, and I feel like finishing 5 races in a row here is a remarkable feat, not much less trying to win them. So those although we may have not had the superior quality cars all the way through the field, but we did have big fields, and that allowed for a lot of passing, a lot of traffic, and live pit stops, which is something that hopefully we can get back to pretty quickly here in ARCA. I think it's important.
You miss that, the live pit stops?
Yeah. Well, I don't like the stage racing. I don't like breaks. I think that plans your strategy for you, and a guy that may not have the best car really doesn't have a chance to win the way things are made up now. And back in the day when you did have live pit stops and you could save your four maybe for a little bit later than the next guy, and then come back out and try to win the race. And I like, and you know, we're not only we're a feeder program for the drivers that now, we're also a feeder program for pit stop guys, and so I believe we need to get back to live pit stops.
Oh, can you get the history mystery man an interview with Brad Keselowski?
Well,
since you're a close
no
friend.
doubt that he would love to talk to the history mystery man.
Oh yeah?
Well,
are you blowing smoke now?
Yeah,
are you
no,
blowing?
I actually have always enjoyed talking to you, John.
Okay.
And I think most people do.
All right, I including myself. I talk to myself all the time. I'm a big fan. You know.
I'm glad you're a fan of yourself. That's important.
How many races in this year?
We're a little over 50 in. We're going to wind up right at 70. Being a car about 120 days with all the other stuff we've been doing.
Yeah, with the dirt modified, then you add the SRX stuff. About 100 and over 120 days then?
In the car.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll be...
Don't you get tired?
I'm fine.
Yeah. All right, you don't feel worn out?
You get tired. We ran last night over Lincoln, Illinois. And
yeah, on a dirt modified?
Yeah, we smoked over here. It was a little over 300 miles. And just drove partway last night and finished up this morning. No problem.
And you're going to do it all again next year, right?
Yeah. Too dumb to quit. So.
Yeah. How much longer do you think you'll do it? I mean, do you think about it, or you just keep going, one foot in front of the other?
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not time yet.
No. You still love it?
Yeah, still having fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not that good a driver, but that's the best skills I got. So
Yeah, what would you do if you didn't drive fast in circles?
Oh, we'd make stuff in the shop.
Yeah.
Build trailers.
Okay. And you did move back home to St. Louis?
Yeah, we're back home to St. Louis, and really enjoying it. We're building a new house there.
Really?
We added on to the shop, so we're that always was the plan to go home when Charlotte was over.
Yeah. Does it feel good to be home?
Oh, we're enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We loved it in Charlotte, but we're enjoying it a bunch now.
Yeah, I mean, home is home.
Yeah.
There's no way out of that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I just wanted to steal a couple moments. I appreciate you as always.
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Schrader.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. How did you get going with racing? Does it go back to your family roots, or where'd it come from?
Yeah, family. So I'm actually a third-generation driver. My
Really?
dad and his dad race. They're from Texas. My dad actually moved to North Carolina when he was 21 to pursue racing, go late model racing and try to make it in the sport, but just didn't have the money to, move forward. Couldn't find the sponsorship to move forward, so he started his own business, Callco Coatings, which is on our car today here at Salem Speedway, so that's awesome.
It looks like there's a blanket on it right now. Well, we'll get a look at it
rain
later.
keeps coming in and
Yeah,
out, so hopefully it stays away for us today. But Callco Coatings, they still provide a lot to the racing community, coat a lot of engine parts. We also are big in the weapon industry too, for military and all kinds of stuff. So Callco's been going strong for over 20 years now, so that's great. But excited to be flying the Callco colors today. I actually grew up going to the racetrack. Back to that, grew up going to the racetrack with my dad. He owned a race team in the early 2000s, so they race USAC midgets and late model stocks out at Hickory Concord Speedway. So I grew up loving the sport.
Is this your second year in ARCA?
So last year I raced ARCA West, so that was my first time ever in an ARCA car. This year is my first year in the ARCA Menards Series. I'm doing a part-time schedule.
Yeah. What's been your best finish so far?
Well, last year I actually won a race out of the rain.
Yeah, you did. You won a West race,
Yes.
an ARCA West race. That's cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
How many women have won ARCA West races? I mean, you and Haley
Me
Deegan?
and Haley Deegan, that's
Yep,
right.
the only two on planet Earth.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. That was a big deal for you, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, there's not often in your life where you have a perfect race car, and my dad's always told me that he only had one perfect race car ever, and to say that I had no complaints about that car that day,
I know you've never raced at Salem Speedway. Have you been schooled on the place? Are you asking questions? Who's showing you the ropes? Because I know you guys don't get to test anymore, do you?
Yeah, I got here early this morning, so actually I spent a couple hours watching some videos with Austin Theriault. He won here back in 2017. Austin, he's actually helped me out a lot this year. With going to different tracks, going over notes, making me track maps and stuff. So he's been a great help. Talked to Billy Venturini a lot. We were watching some videos too, and Christian Eckes, he's been a great help in learning this place too. He was pretty good here back in 18. So
yeah.
That's
Are you nervous? I mean, does this place ratchet up your nerves? You've probably heard some of the stories. It's an iconic track that reaches way back.
Oh yeah. I've heard it's a driver's track. I've never been to anywhere like this before. I've raced Hickory, that's probably like the closest thing, or Orange County is probably the closest thing I've ever been to this place, which is nothing like it.
No,
at all. So
this is its own animal here.
All the tracks I've ran this year, Daytona, Michigan, Toledo. I've never been to any tracks like that before, so I'm just used to racing late models locally around North Carolina. So I've had to learn a whole new type of racing really this year with drafting, air, how all that works. So I'm really excited for today. It looks like a really fun track. So I'm gonna have to learn a new driving style today too, I think so. But I'm ready for it. I feel pretty prepared and confident going into today. It looks like a fun, fast place.
Yeah. What brings you to Salem?
Well, I like Salem.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best answer I've heard yet today.
Yeah.
And you won here.
I've won
and back in 17.
Back
Yeah.
in 17. And,
Yep.
I'm not driving today, but I'm kind of here in a different role.
Well, are you? What is a coach role today? You're a coach.
Everything.
Coach Theriault.
Coach. I've been working with a few up-and-coming drivers.
Yeah.
This year, and started actually before that. After I won the championship, I started doing coaching.
Yeah.
And that's how it all started. Even when I was racing, if I had off weekends, I would do coaching every now and then. And then I sort of transitioned and grew that into something that's more of a, I guess you could call it like a mentorship, management situation. And it's been really cool. I've connected with like Hornaday's here this weekend, Ron's here this weekend. The driver that I have that I'm working with he's driven for Ron Hornaday's in his modifieds since he was 12.
Is that are you talking about the kid that won the ARCA race at DuQuoin? Yeah. Landen Lewis, is it?
Lewis.
Wow. He's only 15, right?
Yeah. But I've been working with him this past year, and that's what I'm saying. I've met some pretty cool people. Obviously, I've known Ron, but just getting closer to him and hearing the way that he likes to do things and how he's helped coach a lot of drivers. Like a lot of drivers came to Mooresville and stayed with Ron. There's different stories, and if you
were you one of them?
I wasn't one of them, but
No.
I know like I think Jimmy Johnson and like Ross Chastain and trying to think of there's a few others that Ron really helped get started.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing for Landen. So
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson did all right.
Yeah. so it's pretty cool. For 15, he's doing an awesome job. I mean, at 15, I think I just got in a late model at 15. So
Isn't that something? I mean, they start when they're 4 now.
yeah, and that's when he started. I started when I was 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not sure you've ever been here before, Ron Hornaday. Have you ever been to Salem?
Not, but I heard all about it. My son sat on the pole, I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah.
Broke track record and leading it, and he got taken out by old Kimmel. So
I remember
that's the stories
that.
I hear. So first
right.
time here, seen a lot of tapes, but it kind of looks like a couple tracks I drove, but I've never been here.
Yeah, so what about this kid, Landen Lewis? I mean, 15 years old, he won the ARCA race at DuQuoin, led every lap. He must be, I'm thinking, fairly amazing. How do you see it?
Well, I knew the first race we ran decent for what we started going in. He'd never been in a big car, that big of a car. And then when we pulled into DuQuoin and found out it was all soupy and a regular dirt track, I said, we got this one in the bag, because the kid runs my dirt car. He runs so smooth. He knows how to read the dirt. He knows how to pick the things. And it was quite an honor to even be part of Landen Lewis's career. But right now, this is the big tail sitting here at Salem and see what we do now. He's only got a few handful of races on asphalt, and definitely got an opportunity with Rick Jones Racing right now.
Yeah. Wow, do you miss driving?
No, not at all. Not
Not
with
at all?
these kids. You get more excited watching these kids than doing anything
Yeah.
else.
So have you officially hung up your goggles? Are you done?
I got a dirt car. Joe Ryan's got some legend car. You never know. You never say never. They got helmets that fit and fire seats. So
Well, welcome
say never.
got it. Welcome to Salem Speedway. It's good to see you here.
Thanks to being. Appreciate it.
How you doing, Landen Lewis?
Pretty good.
Yeah? What do you think about coming to Salem Speedway? You've never been here before, have you?
No, I've never been here, but this track looks awesome. It looks like it has a lot of character, so looks like it's going to be a fun day for me and my guys.
Are you going to have the character to match the character?
Hopefully we bond. Me and the track bond just alike.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
15, and you've been racing since when?
4 years old.
Wow, like quarter midgets, go-karts?
Go-karts.
Yeah. When did you jump up into the full-bodied stock cars?
So actually this is my third race in like a big full-body stock car. I ran dirt modified for Mr. Ron Hornaday. So I've done a lot of different racing, dirt, asphalt, road course. So, these ARCA cars are one of a kind. They drive awesome, and they're a handful to get a hold of, but it's also a challenge for you as a driver.
How in the heck did you win the ARCA race at DuQuoin? You led every lap. How did you do that?
I think it was a dream come true moment and a very
I know that,
moment, but
how'd you do it?
I don't really, with the help of Austin Theriault and Ron Hornaday and Mark Rett and all the guys, I think that's what helped me win 95% of it. Is because
You had to help too. You were in the saddle, right?
Yeah, but with Austin, the help with Austin, he coached me. He's won there in the past, so for him to help me was huge, and he knew how to get around that place, and for him to teach me was huge. So I think he was a big key to my success.
Yeah, but when you went into DuQuoin, did you really expect to come out a winner? I mean,
well,
seriously. And you had never been there before.
No, I wasn't expecting to go out there and win. I was expecting to just go out there and get hopefully a top 5.
Yeah.
But Mark Rett and Rhett Jones Racing, they brought a hot rod for me at DuQuoin. So I knew I had the confidence of going to win with these guys. So I feel like it was a great day in general.
Yeah, it definitely was a great day. How big of a moment was that?
Oh, it was a big moment.
That's been your crowning achievement, right?
Yeah,
so
that
far.
was probably my biggest race I've ever won. Just because of all the hard work we put into that race.
Yeah.
With all the guys, just make sure everything was top key. And
wow, Terry Jones. I don't know how you got in, but
They don't check anything. They just let people in.
of course. Mobil 1 Kenobi. Didn't you guys do like a little parody on YouTube or where was it?
Yeah.
Was that you guys?
Yeah, we did.
That was good. Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah,
That was funny, dude. I loved it. Your name is?
Jesse Love.
You're Jesse Love. Okay. What's been your best ARCA finish so far?
We run second.
Where at?
Elko.
Elko?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. And you've never been here before?
No, first time here.
Have you ever tested here?
No.
Your thoughts on running Salem?
It's similar to a few places I've been to, but at the same time it's really different as well. So it's got its own unique characteristics I'm looking forward to driving on, and kind of a racetrack that I really feel suits my style and should be good in there.
What is your style?
Just laying it all out and getting after it hard. Short track racing itself I really enjoy, and that's kind of my favorite type of racing. So really cool place, and I ran Winchester last year, which is the closest thing to it.
Sure, sure.
Which was a ton of fun.
This place is rougher.
Yeah, a lot rougher.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. How old are you?
16.
16? Wow. You got your driver's license yet?
Yeah, I just got it.
You just got it. That's funny. Well, if you don't win tonight, and I'm wishing you all the best, you will go away with an award tonight. I wanted you to know you're going to get the coolest hair award.
Yeah.
Okay? You got it. It's over.
I normally get that one.
You got it, mister. Thanks for being here. Wishing you all the best tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Where are you going? Up there? Are you still do you still watch over all the spotters? Is that still your gig?
Yeah.
You've been doing that for years, yes?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Do you have to, does that get challenging at times? I mean, those spotters tend to go at it like race car drivers when things don't go well. Well, I mean, but
It gets a little heated, but
yeah,
you
but,
expect it.
yeah, but you're big and tall and mighty, and I don't guess they're gonna mess with you, are they?
There's you don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
It is. I really like it.
Do you?
Heat of the moment, it is what it is. After the race, it's all good.
And what do you take instructions from ARCA Race Control and then pass on those instructions to the spotters?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless I catch something early.
Long, congratulations.
Thank you.
Had you have the championship sewed up?
I don't think so.
No.
I think I got to run good tonight, and I will.
And you've won here before, right?
Yeah.
How many wins this year?
14 right now.
Is your grandfather going to be here?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
No.
Good luck tonight. Mr. Kimmel.
Yeah.
First of all, this car, the Charlie Glotzbeck throwback scheme, his 1971 World 600 pole car from Charlotte.
History, mystery.
Yeah, you know, I'm on it. Congratulations. Great job tonight. Fourth, right? Do I have that right?
Fourth.
Yeah, you were spectacular in a really tough field, and you know, you don't do this ARCA thing regularly anymore, and to come here and do what you did tonight, I thought was spectacular. How do you see it?
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's the biggest thing that I had to overcome that first 100 laps. We didn't get a lot of practice. We broke a right rear shock mount right off the bat.
Really?
Yeah. So we lost our second half of practice. Didn't get to mock up.
Oh my God, that sucked.
Yes. And then when you have something like that and you don't have the laps in the car, it's not like my street stock where I know my points and I know what I can go out and do and pretty much get a feel for it right off the bat. First 100 laps, we struggled. We went a lap down, had no drive, and then come to find out we had 3 tires in the Ford. So got all that fixed.
Yeah, you sure came back strong in that second half.
Yeah, we made a big swing on it and helped it a lot. That gave us the track position to hang on there at the end and, you know, show that we were a solid 4th place car.
Your success in the ARCA ranks at Salem is impressive. You finished 2nd here, 3rd twice, and now 4th. So
yeah.
That's
numbers need to start going the other way.
Well, I get it, but when you talk about the, you know, I mean, you're running against Joe Gibbs Racing and Venturini Motorsports and David Gilliland Racing. You know, I mean, to run 4th in that bunch, I think, is remarkable.
And we were behind on equipment, and I was overdriving the car. And tonight, after the first 100 laps, I settled in, I relaxed, I got myself situated, and things started coming back to me that I remembered from running ARCA regular. And I know it sounds funny, but it's like, you know, you just had to get back in the rhythm and had to get back in the groove of how these cars run.
This is a total rhythm track.
Yeah, and when I did that, man, everything fell right into place. We got the outside working. Just everybody just did a good job. It just all come together, man. A good race.
Good job, old man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Don.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Tired.
Good show tonight.
Very good show.
Great show. Across the board.
What are you thinking about?
I loved it.
You did?
The Great American Stock Race was excellent, followed by an excellent nightcapper with the ARCA Stars. It was cool, right cover to cover. Right now, I'm fixated on this long-haired hippie dude here.
Look at him.
Look at him, man. He's looking cool.
Locks ain't for everybody, man.
Spencer, looking cool, man.
See you, Joe.
Did Don say nightcap?
Yeah.
Don's talking about
Yeah.
nightcaps.
I got a kitty cooler if you want one. See ya. Be careful. Yeah, it was a great show. I enjoyed it. Very cool. Are you about to break dance? Hey man, love that American pride. Got the flag going, you got the colors on top of the noggin there, looking good, sharp. I like it, I love it. Turn out the lights, the party's over. Hey, are there any other female flag people starters in professional motorsports?
There are. NASCAR has
Really?
one now, I think.
But how long have you held the position here at ARCA?
6 years with ARCA.
6 years. You haven't missed a lot of races either, have
No,
you?
I missed one this year because my son graduated high school and they had commencement in
Yeah?
Ohio.
Okay.
So I
But
did
you've
them
been
all.
the official starter here for 6 years?
I am.
That's remarkable.
Thank you.
Man, you got that flag waving gig down pat. You look good up there. Nice job tonight. Nice job.
I love it here. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song.
There you go, buddy. Steel block sprint.
Dudes and dudettes.
Baby oil.
Are you slamming those Jello shots again?
No, there's not.
Are you gonna puke again tonight?
No.
No. Okay.
Bush latte.
Sure. Okay, I got you. With a whiskey chaser?
That's why I'm working in here.
Gotcha.
Can't drink as much.
Well, you can't drink when you're working, right? Some people can.
Just a little.
That's cool. That's an old boat. That's an old boat they put down here. Just off turn 1 at Salem Speedway. Isn't that cool?
Careful.
I do.
It's after ours.
After ours. After ours. How you spell that? R-R-R-R-R-S. I wanted to congratulate you on a victory tonight. That was very cool.
Yeah.
Really awesome. What a great race it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought so. ARCA. You must be the mother of David Baines, who went from first to fifth.
Baby boy.
Is that right?
Baby
So
boy.
you thought.
Boy.
So we can just say it. You thought it sucked, right?
I was gonna say that.
Oh, you can.
I mean,
you can.
it sucked.
You can. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
our tires went away and we had nothing.
Nothing. No. Mars.
Sucked it all.
Boy, that's what I wanted to hear. Let it all hang out. How do you really feel?